Welcome back to Shem's Universe. So today, guys, we're going to go over why Jupiter shows where your true luck is. So a lot of people, when they're looking at like astrology and numerology, they're always looking for like, what's my niche? What's my thing? How can I find a sense of like progression with what I'm using with my chart? The thing is that each planet has a different language, right? Like Mercury is a language of like how you're going to communicate verbally, your body language, a bit of your mindset process as well. Venus is like your love life, attraction, what you naturally attract. People don't know that either. And Saturn is what restricts you and limits you. But when I look at somebody's astrology chart, I'll look at their Jupiter and I'll see exactly what I need to see in regards to if they're going to have a good time with money, if they're going to have a good time with social life, they're going to have an easy time getting famous. Jupiter can tell me all of that just by me looking at which house Jupiter falls in and then which said sign is in that house. And I can't go into each particular situation in this video. So this video is going to be a bit shorter than usual just because I, of course, can't go into each particular situation. But what I can tell you is, let's say if you have Jupiter in your second house, that's a person that's going to probably get a lot of big money because Jupiter is the planet of expansion and growth. So if somebody has Jupiter in the second, it means that they're going to have a lot of expansion and growth financially. And then the sign that's in that second house will then tell you like how. Like let's say they had Jupiter just in that house, but then Gemini was there. They're going to have multiple streams of income, but their multiple streams of income or import-export will expand to a monster conglomerate or monster enterprise. That's the thing. So you have to just look at like what the governing sign is of that house and then where Jupiter, of course, if Jupiter's in that house, and you'll know this is where I have a lot of good luck. So the second house, you'll have good luck with money. Third house with Jupiter, I usually say somebody should definitely pursue post-secondary. They should always educate themselves limitlessly throughout their life, and they'll actually do very, very well. Their communication will be above average if Jupiter's in the third, and their mindset will be very, very visionary because the third house governs your vision, your overall mindset as well. So it'll tell you somebody has a dark mindset, light, whatever, right? So Jupiter being there, depending on the sign, will also mean the person's quite smart. Education-wise, it'll do very well for them. It'll help them make more money, but their mind always needs to be expanding. Without that, they'll face stagnation and in turn face depression. The next one I would say is the fourth house, which is all about home, family, lineage, all that stuff. When Jupiter is there, it means a person can, this is what a lot of people don't know, will probably have more than one home collectively. It also means that they can also have more than one family. They might have some affairs. But moreover than that, they're going to be very highly respected and very highly successful. If Jupiter is in the fourth, it means that they're going to have a wide array of real estate and either a large extended family, or they might just create multiple families depending on like who they are. If it's a man, they might have a few baby moms, a woman, vice versa, right? So it depends. For the fifth house, this one's very, very good luck. If you have Jupiter there, that means your recreation, your past life karma, all that stuff. Jupiter's there, you have expansion and growth in the fifth. Extremely good luck. That then means that you can have a very exciting social life, a lot of social mobility. You'll probably have a lot of sexual interactions, and your networking and so forth will actually benefit you financially as well when Jupiter is there. So it means that like your network will literally be your net worth when it's there. There's only one other house that's going to count for as well, and it's even more important, that next one. I'll go over it later. Your sixth house, again, money house. When you have Jupiter in the sixth, depending on the sign, that means you can definitely make a lot of money. You learn a lot through material transaction, but you make a lot of money overall, just as an array. Just as you're a very genuine and easy, not easygoing, but natural is the better word, business person. When Jupiter is there, it just means that like problems, disputes, litigation, all of these things actually help you become more powerful if Jupiter is there. It's like you suck everything in like a dark hole and you become more powerful through litigation, even through like health deficits, things like that. All of these things will actually bring you to more power, not less. Next one, if you have Jupiter in the seventh, this is a very important one for people to realize, because people will say Jupiter in the seventh is like, oh, that's just intimacy or relationships one-on-one. Has two meanings. One, depending on the sign, business partnerships are key to your success all over, like meaning you become a billionaire with the right partner. Two, your marriage or your union, whatever it is, common law, will then lead you to a lot more success, more money, and go just a karmic reward. So whoever you go in a relationship with is actually going to bring you karmic rewards as well, and vice versa, you're going to bring them karmic rewards. So it's very much a blessing. If you have Jupiter in house 8, that means that you actually strive off of darkness, pretty much. Like house 8's all about taxes, death, the transformation. House 8's also the key to the death code as well, which I'll go over in another video. But Jupiter being there just means that, for one, even after your death, your name is going to ring bells. You're going to leave a legacy. It also means that you can make money through hidden means as well, like through cryptocurrency, offshore accounts, things like that. But you expand a lot financially through dark means, and that could have other meanings as well. Just DM me regarding that. But the 9th house, Jupiter being there, again, is very similar to the 3rd, because the 9th deals with how we learn best. It's the house of Sagittarius. So when you have Jupiter there, it's at home, very, very strong there. And it also means that the person can definitely learn through interacting with people in a practical sense. And they can also learn through theoreticals, so through education, post-secondary. All of these things matter. But moreover than anything, when Jupiter's in the 9th, I have to say it over and over, you have to travel. Like, you have to go on cruises, you got to go on little trips, go around your country, figure out different things in a town. Learn about as much different places as you can. And through that expansion, you'll then create more money and more finances for yourself. House 10 with Jupiter in it, that means that throughout your career, you're always just going to be perpetually growing. So depending on the sign that's there, obviously it's going to individualize with that. But with Jupiter there, it just means that you're always going to keep expanding and expanding. And things throughout your life, like as you get older every decade, you should be at like another level of status. With Jupiter's there, it really like pushes you up there when it comes to hierarchies. House 11 is what I was alluding to with which house was it? House 5, when I was saying about the social mobility. House 11 is all about friendships, networks, explains your relation with other people, interpersonal dynamics. When Jupiter is there, it's very much a wealth indicator. It means that you can actually face a lot of wealth in this lifetime. You're gonna have a lot of rich friends and influential people around you, especially if you have Libra in that house, extreme. But nonetheless, with Jupiter there as an influence in that house, it just means that your friends help you expand your businesses. The people around you, your family, your peers, are also beneficial to you. So your interpersonal relationships, when Jupiter is there, is beneficial to your overall success, both karmically and financially. And then last but not least, we have house 12, of course, the house of losses, karmic, all this stuff. It really depends on the sign there, but Jupiter in house 12 is like a guardian angel. The person that has Jupiter in house 12 will, even if they incur losses, they'll always make it back. It has that boomerang effect. Whatever goes away will always come back to you. That's the meaning of it. But the sign will tell us more about what sort of losses can be incurred. And then, of course, when you know the sign, you then can know how to evade some of those things as well, right? So it's as simple as that, guys. Wherever Jupiter is where you're going to have that good luck for sure. And you just have to sort of look at that in your chart and then see where you can actually start pushing things more. And you'll find that you'll have success a lot easier when you do things associated with where Jupiter is. All right? So that's my video for today, guys. Like I said, it's a bit shorter. If you have any questions for me regarding that, just leave it in the comment section. Aside from that, like, subscribe. Holla at me. That's it for today, guys. Peace.